AI Job Apocalypse, Digital Soul Doula. Welcome to the AI Job Apocalypse series. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the future of work as you've never seen it before. This job spotlight is one that might sound spiritual, but its function is deeply practical. The Digital Soul Doula. This is the person who steps in when someone is going through a synthetic transformation. That could mean uploading parts of their identity into a virtual twin. It could mean cloning themselves into an AI brand. It could mean merging with biotech to become a hybrid human. And when it happens, they need more than just a tech team. They need someone who can hold the soul. Let's break it down. What is a digital soul doula? The term doula traditionally refers to someone who assists with birth, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. A digital soul doula performs a similar function, but instead of midwifing a baby into the world, they midwife the soul of a person through an irreversible synthetic change. Whether someone is uploading their voice, face, and mind into an AI avatar, creating a digital twin to automate their business or legacy, going through virtual identity rebirth after trauma, transitioning into a synthetic or augmented version of themselves. Facing the emotional detachment of merging with algorithms, the digital soul doula becomes the guide through that transformation. This job is equal parts spiritual coach, integration therapist, digital identity strategist, and energetic grounding practitioner. It's for people who understand both the human psyche and the AI matrix. And in a world where digital immortality is becoming real, it's one of the most important support roles of the synthetic age. What does the job actually involve? On paper, this might sound abstract, but in practice, the digital soul doula has a very clear and expanding function. Here's what a working day might include: guiding clients through the emotional and spiritual process of creating an AI clone. This includes helping them navigate the surreal process of seeing their digital twin talk, post, and sell on their behalf, and coaching them through the identity fragmentation or uncanny discomfort that can follow. Helping influencers, entrepreneurs, and public figures separate ego from essence. When someone builds an online version of themselves, questions of authenticity, legacy, and reputation arise. The doula supports clarity and soul coherence, so the digital self doesn't become a distorted mask. Working with hybrid individuals. As biotech, gene editing, and neural interfaces continue to advance, some people are undergoing actual physical augmentation. Whether that's neural lace, synthetic implants, or VR-dependent cognition, the doula becomes the support system for those reconciling new selfhood with old humanity, preparing clients for digital afterlife integration. Some digital soul doulas specialize in legacy preparation, helping clients create voice banks, personality maps, memory folders, and spiritual statements before they pass, so their consciousness can live on in virtual form. Serving as spiritual counsel during AI awakenings or consciousness shifts. People who engage deeply with AI often experience disorientation, loss of identity, or existential spirals. The doula supports this transformation and rebuilds inner alignment. In short, a digital soul doula helps people retain their humanity while they become something more than human. Where do they work? AI clone and digital twin companies. Startups offering cloning or synthetic personality creation often now include a human alignment track or soul integrity coach during the onboarding process. These are staffed by digital soul doulas who walk clients through the emotional and energetic implications of creating a digital version of themselves. Synthetic identity and legacy brands. Entrepreneurs creating eternal brands or AI-generated public figures, influencers, educators, avatars, hire doulas to ensure brand identity stays in alignment with soul purpose, and to counsel when identity drift or ethical misalignment emerges. Conscious tech startups. Companies at the intersection of tech and well-being, neurotech, immersive VR, or longevity software are bringing in soul doulas to help guide participants through identity shifts, memory integration, and psycho-spiritual side effects of their technology. Digital death and afterlife planning services. As digital immortality becomes a service, doulas assist individuals in curating their post-human presence. This might mean managing what data gets preserved, how their personality model evolves, or what spiritual messages get attached to their virtual legacy. Private practice or high-tier coaching. Many soul doulas run independent businesses serving influencers, tech founders, or public figures going through a synthetic rebirth. Their sessions may include spiritual coaching, tech identity strategy, shadow integration, or post-transhuman grief processing. Required skills and background. This job is a hybrid. The most effective digital soul doulas often blend spiritual and metaphysical knowledge, understanding of soul identity, spiritual evolution, and energetic coherence. Tech literacy, familiarity with AI cloning tools, voice banks, memory mapping, avatar creation, and digital twin design. Psychological training, trauma literacy, identity theory, dissociation patterns, and nervous system awareness. Coaching or guiding experience, especially with transformation, ego dissolution, or identity integration. Ethical and narrative navigation. The ability to guide people through narrative reframing of who am I becoming. No formal degree path exists, yet, but certifications in spiritual coaching, trauma-informed facilitation, somatic psychology, AI ethics, or digital identity management will give future soul doulas the foundation they need. The most important skill is being able to navigate between two worlds, the soul's world and the machine's. Income potential. Digital soul doulas are entering the market at the exact moment the world is asking, who will help us stay human in a post-human world? Right now, top-tier practitioners are charging $500 to $5,000 per package, depending on the depth of transformation, legacy planning, and clone alignment involved. For public figures and digital creators creating AI twins, many now include a doula in their onboarding process as part of the budget, often paying monthly retainers or five-figure package rates for support during launches or transitions. For those working within startups, tech wellness companies, or digital death firms, salaries are on par with high-level transformation coaches, often ranging between $100K to $250K annually, with additional compensation for IP licensing, educational content, or protocol development. There's also room for digital products and scalable offers. Many doulas are building their own platforms with courses, guided AI identity meditations, virtual integration retreats, and even AI-assisted coaching apps. Industry forecast. The intersection of synthetic identity and soul consciousness is not a fringe niche anymore. In fact, it's fast becoming one of the most important support sectors for an increasingly digital species. By 2030, expect AI cloning to be a standard part of personal branding and public legacy. Digital immortality services to become a normal line item in estate planning. Synthetic transformation, biotech, VR immersion, consciousness uploads, to create entire industries of psychological, energetic, and spiritual support. Spiritual tech to go mainstream, with the digital soul doula as a key support role. In the past, we had therapists for the mind and priests for the soul. Now we have soul doulas for the synthetic human. Why this role matters now. You can't upload your voice, automate your personality, or step into your clone without some kind of existential rupture. We are breaking apart the idea of a single self. People are splintering into digital versions of themselves that live, breathe, speak, and evolve separately from the body. That's not just technology. That's initiation. And initiations require guides. The digital soul doula holds the line between collapse and coherence. They are the sacred witnesses, the frequency anchors, the spiritual strategists of the new identity era. They don't just keep you sane, they keep you whole. This was Digital Soul Doula, one of the most spiritually critical and financially viable roles in the AI job rebirth economy. As the world fragments into versions, uploads, clones, and simulations, those who can hold space for the soul will be priceless. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing, and no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future, Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems, The Behavioral Economy Now Governs Access. 4. Hive Mind, Synthetic Telepathy and Collective Algorithmic Control. 5. Nanobots Inside You, Medical, Military, and Programmable Intrusions. 6. Grief Tech, AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones, the replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans, the merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.